average at 9. She's got the market cornered on aces as Ryan knocks it off the block of Schrewers and Rawlick. And we're tied at 6. Our stream has resumed. Thanks to Amanda for working her tail off back in mission control to get that going back up. And we'll hopefully have the skips taken out of that as Hobson goes off the top of the net. Cummings played one that might have been out. Back set. Workman tallies again.
You know, I'd like to see, I was just thinking, you know, as hard as we have fought, it'd be interesting to see between service errors and net violations how many points we've spotted LCCC.
Yeah, it's this entire match right now is separated by 1 point out of the 3 sets that they've played. Yet it's 2-1, and then Central whistled in the net again tonight. And it, you know, like you said, be interesting to see how many points you've given on different things, but how many points have been given on net violations on Central
Well,
tonight.
and that's hard because I don't know, that would it could have only been called on Lena, but we didn't need any reason to be in the net.
Shank and an ace by Schrewers. 8-7 Golden Eagles.
Just unearned points, you know, that's...
Good job by Mackenzie Whitney. And then jumping up is Workman. Overpass and kill Central. Nice job, Rachel Workman. Our score, game 4. Outside Keel, picked up by Whitney in the back row. Chloe down the line. Good pickup by Schrewers, so the libero comes in to be second hit. That was deep at the line, was probably going to be in. Good play by Ryan. Presley Ryan, and then Ryan Vale. Too many Ryans on the court. Puts that one in the back row and scores, and it's 9-8 Central.
She had to really work at that one. His timing was off on that, so give credit to Ryan Vale. There we go.
And that'll be an ace for Lena Whitney.
Now, I'm not jinxing this because it happens, but we seem to get this little bit of a lead, and I'm hoping it's reverse psychology here.
10-8 Central. Poked over. Whitney is there. Middle, Ryan Vale powers one down, and Central with a 3-point lead. Good, quick shot by Ryan Vale. And a timeout called by Coach Shaver. Central out to an 11-8 advantage. We will take a quick break. We'll be back after we talk about one of the CWC productions, a theater production coming your way here soon, as a matter of fact.
This holiday season, Central Wyoming College Theater invites you to experience the magic of It's a Wonderful Life, the musical. Based on the classic film, follow George Bailey's journey of self-discovery with performances from November 21st through December 8th at the Robert A. Peck Art Center Theater. It's a perfect way to celebrate the holiday season. Bring your family and experience this story as it comes to life on stage. Tickets, showtimes, and more information available now at the CWC box office.
Once again, we're battling a buffering issue on our YouTube stream, and we are aware of it, and we're trying to fix it. And unfortunately, at the moment where we're at, it's going to be a between now and tomorrow thing that we get things fixed. So hopefully you can bear with. You can go to Rustler Radio on Facebook and listen to the live stream of audio by going to the Rustler Radio Facebook page and clicking on the link and listen there online. You'll obviously be without the video, but can listen online there. Central now out 12-8. Whitney serving into the net. And it goes to the Golden Eagles. 12-9 now. Vale through, nice hang time, and a great job to pull that one back to make a play on it by Ryan McKenzie. Terrific job as coach comes in to serve. Eastern is up 2 with 4 to go on Northwest, trying to close out after Northwest won game 1. Middle, good hang time on the other side by Rollick. Rollick will go back to serve. And as much energy as the fans brought in the last home game, it just is kind of a dead gym for the home team tonight, unfortunately. Hobson goes deep down the line. Schruers poked over. Ryan is there. Ryan Vale clubs one off. Going to get it. Will they get a free ball attempt on it? They will. It just misses the rafters. McKenzie out. Chloe has to bring it back in, but it does not go in. That must have been outside the antenna, because how does that not land in at the angle she had to bring that one back? But
she had Ryan in the middle there. I don't know.
13-11. Middle, Ryan Vale. Good elevation, and she'll score off of Addison Schruers. And it's 14-11. Yeah, those three certainly on the end of the bench have brought the energy.
I think they're going to be more tired than players are.
Kayla, Bella, and Nora have really brought the energy on the end of the bench. Chloe serving. 14-11 Central. Back row attempt coming. Susoy can't get it. McKenzie. Oh, nice pancake by Schruers. Kind of a two-handed pancake. And then Ryan smacks it off of Fonseca and Keel.
It was a two-handed pancake. I didn't think of that, but you're exactly right. She Supermaned it out. Superman pancake. That's the new name, man. You just created a name.
I'm going to need royalties on that. 15-11. Hobson serving. Central by 4, trying to push this to a 5th game. Ryan down the line, and a net call on LCCC.
What? Holy cow.
I knew that was coming.
Riverton is celebrating CWC.
I knew I probably shouldn't have emphasized it that much.
You got to be kidding me.
16-11. Central by 5. Nice service placement. Cummings Witten got it. And a block by Ryan Vale. Boy, she was on top of that one, waiting for that one from Mielenchuk.
Yeah.
And she knocks it down, and Vale has Central out to a 6-point lead. Down official looking at Coach Shaver like, you going to call a timeout here? They anticipate. They know.
I know, right?
They've refereed these coaches before. They know the game, but Coach Shaver not burning that last timeout just yet. Mielenchuk through the block is going to score, and that's why the coach of 30 years or more did not call a timeout on that.
That's easy to say that now.
Right, exactly. Toilolo will check in to serve for the Golden Eagles. I think it's awesome that they wore their pink tonight for Central's pink night.
Yep.
When everybody gets involved, I think that's great. Toilolo floater at Coates. McKenzie into the campfire, and third hit, free ball, Coates after it pinballed around on Central. Back set, Fonseca, cross, Coates is there. Ryan just inside the 10-foot line, puts it just so. She pointed down, points out, it looked into me, and I think looking right at it was Susoy as well.
I think they thought it was in.
They call it out, and they'll the point to LCCC. Back set, Ryan. That one's definitely in. And it's 18-13. And Elena Whitney Whitney back into the contest.
I mean, we can complain all you want to. That's a hard position to play.
Well, there's a lot of officiating positions open in a lot of.
That's why I'm up here with you.
A lot of sports, in fact. Off the tape.
4.
Yeah, that is 4. As it goes off the tape, 19-13. I always kid that we can coach, call a pretty good game, and referee all from this vantage point at the top of this gymnasium.
You can pay me all you want, and I won't go down there, man.
We're going to see Lauren Fagerberg check in. Lauren out of Greeley, Colorado, one of the 3 sophomores on this team. She steps in. Down 19-13 as we may be headed to game 5. McKenzie outside Ryan. Cross. Good job by Cummings. Back set. Fagerberg picked up. Set middle. Whitney. Toilolo comes to get it. Reeder picks it up. McKenzie swings. Toilolo is there. Outside cross blocked by Whitney and Ryan. Big rally here. Down the line and in for Nielenchuk. Good rally there by both squads, and LCCC ends up winning it. And I guess if you're Central, the good news is they won the point to bring them within 5 at 19-14.
Who called the timeout?
Watching the scoreboard to tell you that.
Coach Davis called the timeout?
Does call the timeout. 19-14 Central. Northwest must have come back to win that and send that to a game 5 as they are still playing in Trapper Land. Trying to update you on Gillette College and Western. Scoreboard fades in and out.
It does.
On that one.
I watched that Saturday.
You got to wait for the camera to match up with the frame cycle of this electronics of the scoreboard because it just disappears and it's like an oscillating sprinkler. Then it runs back in. And
you'll catch it once in a while.
Yeah, here it comes. 14-7 Western. They lead 2 games to 1. And Riverton is leading Rollins 34-6. Late stages of their game. And there will be a point out of the timeout as players run into each other.
She was going back. Is it Fagerberg? Went back to try to be in position for a kill. And she got ran over. Emmy Weber into the game.
Emmy Weber will serve. As coach comes out, boy, you've been sitting for 3 games now. And the lefty with a good serve. Middle, Fonseca will tally and almost scored a 3-pointer after it came off the block and went towards the rack. Fonseca. That is the first time we've actually seen her not do the kind of the slide back set attack tonight. She's had a lot of that, not too much setting her middle like they just did. She'll come out of the game. And the good news is she's okay after coming out with an injury a little while ago. Cummings with a hard serve. Ryan blocked, scoring. Presley Ryan taking over right now in the kill department for Central. I was hoping that our stats would come through via the Gmail portal, but has not. Ryan serving. Overpass and tipped out of bounds by Chloe Hobson. Boy, she just was like frothing at the mouth, and then she wanted to go directional to the left side, but just sent it wide. 21-16.
That overpass, I think she just caught between do I on it or do I tip it, and got stuck kind of in the middle on that one.
Can we appreciate you tuning in on Rustler Athletics and having to jump stream in the middle of the river there as Workman scores off the block. Central up by 6 with 3 to go to push this to a 5th and deciding set.
Nice job. Emmy's come in and played really, really well. couple of good sets there.
Coming in for Ryan McKenzie is Lena Whitney serving. Back set. Back set to Workman. Cross. Good dig. Blocked by Central, but they can't get a second hit on it as Vale, and scoring the kill is Leah Susoy.
Popped it right up in the air, and we've seen that happen a lot. It goes up in the air. It kind of matters where you turn off the block, and she turned the wrong way.
Reeder will check back in to patrol the back row. Susoy serving. Goes at Ryan. Good pass, Emmy, to Vale. Tapped over by Hobson. Blocked by Chloe. Second attempt by Reeder. Can't get there. And L Tripp will get the point. Riverton up 37-6. And will take care of business to know that they have done everything they can for their first round, as Hobson puts one through the block of Lolo and Rawlick.
Great job by Chloe. She's made a couple of mistakes there, and she came back and redeemed herself a little bit on that hard hit. And Ryan's going to check back. Another great job by Emmy to come in after setting on the bench for 3 sets.
Yeah, definitely. Great job by the River freshman. Hometown kid with a lot of family in the crowd. Nice play by Rawlick. Douglas leads Torrington 28-21 in the third.
We don't want that. We'd get
because they would go. How would that? I mean, because of the point differential, is that?
Yep. I mean,
even though
it depends on
Torrington
the score.
beat Douglas, because then you don't want to end up third. And that one a little miscombobulated from this get-go, and Vale can't put it over.
Well, I guess that's true. I mean, if Torrington
could be a three-way tie if they've all beat
then
each
it's
other.
a point differential.
Right.
So that's the hard part about it.
Coach Davis calls a timeout at 23-20 as lead from 6 is now down to 3. Coach Shaver looking on your screen there, wanting to end this one. They'll drive to Cody tonight, stay the night in Cody, and then head over to Powell, 30-minute drive tomorrow.
Yeah, you're probably right in thinking about that. I think your safer bet is if Douglas wins, because then you're guaranteed second.
Exactly. And then you're guaranteed a home playoff. You don't have to go to Cody. You don't have to go to Star Valley.
Yep. Yep. And right now, isn't it Buffalo and Lander that are playing for
the fourth spot? Yep. And it's a good question as to who may be leading that one as well. Lander's leading 35-21.
Wow.
On the Bison.
Isn't that crazy?
I would not have guessed that.
Nope.
Good on Coach Burton for taking care of business on senior night at Bill Bush. Oh, they're going to score again. Tigers just scored. No, that was Buffalo.
Yep.
Excuse me. Buffalo just scored on the Tigers pass. Back to volleyball. Try to force a game 5. Hobson touched and scored. Rawlick couldn't get a good second hit on it.
That's a big point right now.
Gonna see Princess Spitzenberg check in out of American Samoa. The 5'8" freshman checking in to serve for Chloe. And, and like I said, it was no secret. Chloe's been struggling at the serve. Princess floats one over. Fonseca throws it down, and it's out. And Central has forced game 5.
They're all turning around looking at her. That was out. I mean, just like her back goal. Oh, that was close.
Captains will meet in the middle. 2 sophomores for Central meeting with Toilolo and another player. And Central is forced to game 5. You're looking in on that coin toss right now. Great camera work. Good catch on the coin by the official. That other captain out there is Addison Schruers, and they're going to stay where they're at. Do they not know that the left side has won all 4 games tonight?
I guess they were tired. They didn't want to move, so.
Timeout on the floor. Final game 5 coming your way. Tied at 2 apiece. We'll be back after this on Rustler Media.
Rustler Sports On Air are brought to you in part by Porter's Supply of Riverton, offering grills, spas, fire pits, gas stoves, wood-burning stoves, and Green Mountain pellets. They are located at 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton. Details can be found online at portersmvs.com. Thanks to Porter's Supply for the sponsorship of tonight's pregame show.
I buckle up because I think about my family and how important it is to know that
Buffalo has scored on the Tigers and is a point away. This was a blowout a minute ago,
when
and now
the
Bison have scored twice, and they have it within a PAT now.
Are they going to go for it?
Go for the win on the road, and a quick timeout as they just get right back to set to play. We'll take it with them. 8-3 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Big thanks to the Fremont Chevy scoreboard tonight.
At Fremont Chevy in Riverton, being in the community isn't just how we do business, it's our way of life. We think of our team, our customers, and our local community as one big family. For us, being community partners is more than just a source of great pride. It gives us a deep sense of responsibility. We are excited to bring you the scoreboard for Rustler Athletics on Rustler Media. See Fremont Chevy online and at North Federal Boulevard in Riverton.
Thanks to Whiteout, Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, reminding you to buckle up every trip, every time.
We need to buckle up right now.
Buckle up. It's an 8-3 game, 7 to go. Game 5 in a wild one that has taken 2 hours and 12 minutes just to get to this point.
And I've had enough caffeine. We could probably play another 5 sets. I'd be okay.
We're going to have to take a longer bathroom break, I think.
That's the only thing that you should have had put up here, right?
Yeah, we should have worked on that, but down official talking to Coach Davis about something, and we get a stop in play here. Now he's talking to the scoreboard operator.
I think Coach Davis is saying the score should be 14-3 right now.
Yeah, exactly. See if she can lobby for that.
Great weekend. It's always a lot of fun. I hate it when it's the last home games of the season,
right.
But beautiful weather this weekend.
And it's weird, too, because you only get 6. So it's like you play 2, then you're almost halfway done, and then you play the last 2, and here we are.
And 2 weekends at home, and that's about it, I mean.
How do you feel about tomorrow's pillow fight between the Wyoming Cowboys and the Utah State Aggies?
1-6 and 1-6?
It's it's
somebody's gonna be 2-6.
Yeah. And I think it's one of ESPN's bottom 10 pillow fights of the week is the battle for the Bridger rifle or whatever that is. They gave a point to LCCC. It's 8-4. So I'm not sure how that ended up, but Fonseca through the block will score, and after 1 point played, it's 2 points scored. So I'm not sure where the 4th point came.
Yeah, because Dave Kellner down there never makes a mistake. So
8-5, and our scoreboard online on the screen has stopped working, so I apologize to you. We've just talked about gremlins in the system. It's 8-5 Central. Chloe scores right in front of a diving Cummings. Kind of took a little bit off of it, roll shot at it. It's 9-5 Central.
She did, and really a smart play. Knew she couldn't really swing hard, and good placement on that roll shot.
Lander has just scored with 37 seconds left on Buffalo. Fonseca, and in the net, Central.
Yeah, there's nothing even. You got me. I'd like to see that in slow motion. I mean, how many net violations? I bet you we're almost at 10.
A 62-yard touchdown pass that the kid broke 3 or 4 tackles for Lander to score, and scoring does Susoy. As Buffalo scores twice in short order, Lander scores right back, and we've got a timeout now as it's 9-7. So it was 8-3 at the break. It was 8-4 coming out of the break, and now it's 9-7. And this one, and you wouldn't expect it to go any other way, the way this match has gone tonight.
That's true.
I mean, 29-27, a 2-point LCCC lead. Then CW wins by 4 to make it a 2-point win that way. LCCC wins by 3 to make it a 1-point differential. Central wins by 5. It's 4 points separating them after all of this through this point, and actually 6 if you count the 2 that's on the board right now. I mean, it has been as even as 2 teams can play here tonight, as we are sitting in game number 5 at 9-7 Central out in front.
I don't know if I've ever seen a college match with as many net violations called as we have tonight.
We will talk with a couple of players at the conclusion. Those players are TBD at the moment. That'll be up to when we remind Coach in the post-game show to send us up a couple. Serving Cummings, trailing by 2, game 5. 9-7 Central. Back set, Workman through the block and scores. 10 points Central. As Rollick and Susoy couldn't get to that. Here comes Brooklyn Coach to serve for Central.
And now's when we need to get Ryan Vale a couple of sets. Or she can get a block.
Schruer's outside. Good pickup in the back row by Ryan. Outside, Chloe goes down the line. Domingo is there. Set middle, Ryan throws it left side corner. Great
save. Great
up by Mielenchuk. And then brought back over by Susoy. Campfire, McKenzie got it partially blocked by Rollick. Rollick swings and scores. Boy, great plays, and Captain Hobson talking to the official. Substitution, Keel in for Domingo. Not sure what Chloe was addressing with the up official, but nothing changes. It's 10-8. A battle between the 4th and 5th place teams, 3rd and 4th place teams in the conference, and there's that Ryan Vale order that you just order up, Dr. Davis.
I just did that at DoorDash real quick.
Ding! Chloe Hobson to serve. 11-8. Central leading by 3 with 4 to go to get a split on the season with the Golden Eagles. Boy, a free ball from deep. Reeder, good pickup. McKenzie, Ryan off the block, and it's 12-8 Central. I would like to see her numbers at the end of the night tonight, as she has hit double-digit kills 14 times this season. I'm going to say she's easily at 15 times this season with that one. Her season high is 16, and I think she's got to be approaching that tonight, because Presley Ryan has showed out for the Rustlers on that outside spot tonight, and it's 12-8 and a timeout, Coach Shaver, here in the late stages of Game 5.
And, you know, she has, but it's kind of a little funny, and you might not agree with me, but she kind of gets, like, these outstanding stats without really being, like, the most, like, you're looking down there going, wow.
I believe that word then is consistent.
Yeah.
That she's not, standing out so much. I mean, she's standing out on this one tonight, I think, but you're right. Consistency is what Presley Ryan has on her side as well.
For sure.
12-8 the score. Out of the timeout. Hobson to serve. Tough serve, deep. Outside, Keel pushes deep. Chloe is there. McKenzie outside Ryan. Nice job. The ball volleys off of the rafters, and Central will get the kill. That was a great dig by Mielenchuk in the back row, but it just bounced off the rafters.
Yep.
They couldn't play it, and it's 13-8 Central. That was a great dig.
It really was.
By Paulina in the back row. Hobson serving again. Rollick mistimed it a bit. Good play by Coach. Vale off the block, brought up. It's going to hit the rafters, and nobody can play it a second time, and it's match point Rustlers.
Mielenchuk didn't even look at the ball. Did you see that? She didn't even look up. So she wasn't ready for it to come down. It fell right in front of her, and she didn't even know it.
Match point Central, Hobson. Ball rolls out onto the court, but it's blocked by Central. Boy, ball rolled out onto the court. The officials did not see it. It didn't really affect the play anyway, so it plays on. The line judge put her hand over her face as to say she didn't see the play, but it was obvious that it was off the Rustlers anyway. But 14-9. Mielenchuk will check out as Deming will come in and play along the front row. Match point Central again, leading by 5. Reeder, great job to save that ace. Over by Presley Ryan. She'll get an easy kill on the night. And the Rustlers have bounced back off the deck and get a standing O from their crowd.
That is a big win. We talked about that, and what a way to start the weekend off. We needed that one. It's going to help out so much as this season winds down.
Central with the win in 5, falling 29-27, winning 25-21, falling 25-22, winning 25-20, and then taking set 5, 15-9, and they win the match. 3-2 Central, they win it in 5. Pink night. Appreciate LCCC showing out in their pink. Good luck to Coach Shaver. Travel safe tonight. Your Bailey Enterprises postgame show is next. We'll talk to a couple of players. Your final score on the scoreboard, the Fremont Chevy scoreboard, 3-2 Central. We'll be back with your Bailey Enterprises postgame show right after this.
Support of Rustler Radio comes from Fremont Therapy. They have been a proud supporter of Wyoming athletes for over 25 years, providing highly trained clinicians to treat athletes and their families one-on-one. Locally owned by therapists, Fremont values commitment to professionalism, expertise, and community. Their services include aquatic therapy, dry needling, pelvic floor, and women's health therapy, and more. You can find out more about Fremont Therapy Group or schedule an appointment at FremontTherapyGroup.com. They have locations in Lander, Riverton, Green River, Rock Springs, Saratoga, and Rawlins.
Bailey Enterprises is a supporter of CWC Athletic Broadcasts. Bailey's operates Pit Stop Travel Centers, Bailey Tire and Auto Service, Bailey Oil Company, Speedway Cafe, Evergreen Wholesale, and Central Wyoming Transportation. All can be found online at BaileyTire.com. Stick around for Bailey's postgame show after the game.
This is the Bailey Enterprises post-game show. Central wins it by a final count of 15-9 in Game 5, and it's been a wild one. It was 29-27, and boy, they waste no time in coming up here real quick. And we're going to chat with a couple of our sophomores here, and we'll put the headset on them real fast. And you guys are, let me kind of flip them around. There you go. Put them on that way. Ryan, you got yours on? All right. Good to go. Chloe, can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right. I'm going to let you take a breather real quick because, I mean, you just played 5 games. But everybody says running up the stairs is the hard part.
No, it really is.
To get up here.
It's dark, too.
Well, it is for an old fat guy like me, but you guys are in shape. Tell me about this match, Chloe.
This game was a really good, hard-fought battle. It was the best game I think we've come and played together. We really dug deep. We executed. We got our passes on. We didn't just talk about what we needed to fix. We went out there and acted on it. It was incredible.
Ryan, your thoughts?
I agree. This team is really, they're a tough team, and we really just came out and just we had ruts, but we just came back. We played together, and that was our main goal, just play as a team, and we really just came out tonight.
There were several points that you could have folded the tent and said, well, we tried, and that never happened. There were several points where it looked like you could have ran away from them a couple of different times. That didn't happen. I guess that's what it means to be in a close match. But what is it? What was the catalyst? What brought What brought the W tonight?
This week, we really focused on executing those last final points. Like, if it's 2020 or 2022 or whatever it is, it's 0-0, and we just come out strong. We got to start strong and finish strong. We also really emphasized on playing for each other. We were out there playing for her. We wanted to back up our blockers. Our defense was there. Our serve receive was there. We wanted everybody to succeed, and I think that's how it really came out in our favor.
Anything to add or subtract to that?
She really just said it all. Like, we emphasized on playing together, and we did that, and it was super fun to watch our team just play together.
Chloe, because I know you somewhat well and get to kid with you and Kayla in the hall, what's happened? Your serving wasn't there tonight, and I know that you would be the first to admit that, but you came through in other areas.
Yeah.
And you got pulled out at one point. Someone else served for you. You came back in to serve. You know, that's what sophomore leadership is, I think, and congratulations on that.
Thank you. I don't
know if there was a question in there, but your thoughts on that part of the game tonight and how it affected, I guess, other parts.
I think volleyball is just a game of mistakes and how you bounce back from that. Obviously, my serving wasn't where I wanted it to be or where it needed to be, but it's just coming back, and if I miss that serve, then okay, they're going to target me, and I'm going to get this pass, and I'm going to want my setter to succeed. I want my setter to set up my hitters. My hitters is going to put the ball down. So it starts with me, it starts with us, and we just got to go out.
Then you on the other side, have you been jumping, working? You elevated tonight, I think, more than we've seen you elevate, and hang time as well.
I appreciate that.
Was there anything different?
I have been in the gym a lot.
Well, I see you in the fitness center, but you're usually working the desk when I see you. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm in there all day then because, I've been trying to work on my hops because it's been my low point, so I appreciate that.
It's paying dividends because you played. Did you feel like this was a night different than others?
Yeah, for sure. Plus, you got new shoes. So.
Well, see, there it is right there. We can't get a close-up of the shoes, but Northwest won the first over Eastern, and then they ended up going 5. Eastern wins in 5. They're going to be undefeated coming in there tomorrow. Your thoughts on playing them a second time?
I think it's just a rematch, really. We weren't up to par at our game. We were on the road. We have a momentum here. We have our home team here. We have the crowd here. The energy's high. We're going to go and take it.
I think it's just full excitement from this point on because we saw what we can do in this game. Like, L-Trip is a tough team, and we just came out. So I feel like our confidence is just so high right now, and we just got to keep it up.
Now I'm going to get emotional on you because tomorrow's your last game in this gym. Talk about sophomore day.
Yeah, I might
what it's meant for 2 years to play here at CWC.
I'm just so grateful for it. Every opportunity is just, amazing, and I'm just going to look back and just have only happy memories here. I love it.
I couldn't have said it better. The people that I've met, the relationships that I've made will be lifelong friends. My teammates, I love them. They're my sisters. They are truly family. The people that are here in Riverton will forever be part of my life.
Chloe, Ryan, congratulations tonight.
Thank you.
Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
And I'm going to got my final stats, so we're going to read those after this. And you're going to look over my shoulder when we do that?
Yeah.
We'll take a break real quick. We'll come back. We'll give you some final stats in this one. Central wins it in 5. Sophomores Chloe Hobson and Ryan Vale with me. We'll take a break. We'll come back on the Bailey Enterprises postgame show. We'll wrap it up with the stats right after this.
Support of Wrestler Athletics comes from Sutherland's on North Federal Boulevard in Riverton. Whether you have a minor repair or a large project, take advantage of Sutherland's many rewards. Sign up for our emails and monthly gifts. Save even more with the Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus consumer credit card. Apply online or see a store associate for complete details. You can order online for in-store or curbside pickup at Sutherlands.com. Sutherland's of Riverton, helping you build it better since 1917.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're bringing more providers and medical specialists into the region. We're investing in more advanced medical technologies and spending millions to upgrade facilities and equipment. So access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Rustler Radio sports broadcasts are brought to you in part by YOTV, 307-851-9397. It's football season. Don't get penalized with unnecessary expenses. Get a V-Box from YOTV. All the games with no subscriptions. And not just football. You'll get to watch everything, including your TV shows, even your local channels. Get a V-Box from YOTV. 307-851-9397.
This is the Bailey Enterprises postgame show, and thanks to Chloe and Ryan for coming up. And wow, did they play well tonight. Let's take a look at some final stats. Thanks to the accounting firm of Ava Crowley and Associates, the assistant coach Dick and Stats here tonight. And I said that Presley Ryan had to be close to her season high. Her season high was 16 against Arizona Western. You can make that now 18 against LCCC. 18 kills for Presley Ryan tonight. Ryan Vale, 16 kills out of that middle position, and you said you needed a big game out of her tonight, and she delivered.
Yeah, big time. And she just came through. Like you said, tonight it just like she was in a different gear. And that really...
The shoes.
Yeah.
She said they were new shoes. So we'll watch those tomorrow.
That.
Absolutely. Chloe Hobson, 12 kills tonight for Central. Serving errors, 11. But had 9 aces.
Oh, my gosh. So just a differential of 2.
Yeah, exactly. Looking at blocking tonight, 13 block solos. It says 2 block assists, and they blocked very well tonight. Leading the way blocking, Ryan Vale had 5, 4 for Lena Whitney. And then you look at digs tonight, and, in addition to 18 kills, why not 17 digs for Presley Ryan? 18 digs for Brooklyn Coach. Chloe Hobson with 13 digs in the game. Hallie Reeder had 15 digs in the game. Ryan McKenzie had 13 as well. And she had 52 sets.
Oh, my gosh.
Is the actual assist that goes 52?
I'm sure.
Yeah, and that's a season high for her as well on the assists. She had 47 against Western Nebraska, and she goes over that tonight with 52. It also helps when you play 5 sets and play them all to the max as well. But Central gets the W tonight. They win in 5, and they are now 5-4 on the season, 14-9 overall. LCCC drops to 5-4 on the season and 10-17 overall on the year. So got an undefeated front runners coming in tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Your thoughts on that one?
It's going to be a heck of a game. I really think, like you said, I see a little confidence, and I just feel like this game is what they needed, and I hope anyways.
What Chloe said in that we're playing for her. You're playing for the girl next to you on the team, and they came out and showed some resiliency and got that done tonight, and Central wins it 3-2. And
the other thing I'm just going to say is, like, I have to give a lot of credit because we had to put a couple of players in, kind of in tough spots. They've been playing on the bench, and they came in and did a great job. So, every player, one way or the other, helped out in this win, and so that's huge for the Rustlers.
Well, yeah, and right on down to Emmy Weber coming in for just a couple of minutes, just a few plays in there, and provided the spark needed. And Central wins it. Do want to thank Amanda Nikoloff and Aspen Ablard, our crew tonight, for making this possible. We'll be back on the air around 1:40. It is sophomore recognition, and it will be Bella, Ryan, Chloe, and Kayla being recognized, and so we'll have that as well. He's Dr. Devin Davis. I'm John Gabrielson. Thanks for being a part. This has been a presentation of Rustler Media and the new media department at Central Wyoming College. Rustlers win it 3-2.
That concludes the Bailey Enterprises postgame show. This broadcast has been brought to you in part by Porter's Mountain View Supply, Buckle Up for Life, Wyoming, Bailey Enterprises, and Fremont Chevy of Riverton. Also by Admiral Beverage and Pepsi Cola, Fremont Therapy, Myers Gambles, County 10, the Sutherland Lumber Company, Wind River Cares, Gales Carpet One, and Altitude Home Interiors. And by the Wind River Casino. Thanks to Amanda Nikoloff and the new media degree students from Central Wyoming College and engineer Francis Obakoya. This has been a presentation of Central Wyoming College and Rustler Media.
This is KCWC